Greetings, fellow traders. Bubble here. It's time for the lunchtime market update for Tuesday, February the 9th, 2021. I hope everybody's having a great trading day today. This is brought to you by Positive Trends Research, and everything we're going to talk about is for educational purposes only and not investment advice, so please take a moment to review this disclaimer. Awesome. Good. All right, well, let's check and see where we are with the market here today. So SPX down about a point here today, kind of a little bit of a turnaround Tuesday, so still bullish here on the monthly chart over the upper Bollinger Band. Weekly chart still working its way up off of that bullish week last week. And where are we? Is wave 1 done yet? It's tough to say right here. It could be another pause candle, or we might start to work our way back for a wave 2 pullback. So we're definitely going to be keeping an eye on this going into the rest of the week here. SPY, again, low volume here as we head into a holiday weekend, but again, it's still early in the week, so we'll see how that goes here. The S&P futures, again, opened up in yesterday's range and pretty much was kind of just a little bit choppy here today. We were looking at these geometric levels here. We got a nice little pop at the geometric level, but couldn't get over yesterday's highs in the signal zone here with any sort of authority, so we're reversing off of that right now. Again, it was all about getting over the overnight highs today, but we did give a nice bounce up a couple signal zones right here. We talked about the point of control as being a particular area of support. So we'll see how that goes here going into the rest of the day. Could be a little mini bull flag or a falling wedge right here back to the geometric lines to see how this holds here on the MES. Let's say with the Qs, they're pretty choppy here today. Just a nice move at the open. Facebook was strong, Netflix was strong. We'll take a look at those. We pointed those out on the live stream this morning. Getting kind of tight right here going into the afternoon, so we'll see how that holds going into the rest of the day. The IWM still strong, right? So we talked about potential bull flag here in the bubble report this morning. We talked about the importance of holding this geometric line, and that held here. We got real tight to it, tagged it, and then bounced for a nice move there. Let's say with the XLF, this ended up picking up here today too, right? So basically held this bow and arrow support and worked its way up off of it. So again, that helps support the market overall, and especially the IWM. So good stuff there. Let's take a look at Apple, see what it's doing here this morning. So it gave a little bit of a pop here this morning. It wasn't really too amazing. Got to the 15 orb high and then ended up pulling back off of that. So we'll see how it holds here. It's looking a little bit weak here below the 15 orb low, but the levels aren't really super amazing. So we're just going to continue to monitor that going into today and see if it decides it wants to break down or not. Again, we're seeing more strength in some of the smaller cap names and a little bit of chop and some slop in the bigger names, including Tesla. So Tesla's looking a little bit weak here this morning or this afternoon and heading into this afternoon, so keep an eye on it. We'll see how it goes here through the rest of the day, but generally just kind of blah. But NEO gave us a nice move here this morning. We pointed this out. Nice 15 orb breakout, a little bit of a retrace of the 15 orb, and then ended up working its way up to our target here today. So nice job there on NEO. Netflix, guys, this has been a really strong mover here today. Very nice move at the open, just an incredible push. So showing some relative strength there for Netflix. Hopefully it won't do another reversal day, but you know how it goes with Netflix. So let's take a look at Facebook. Facebook was one of the epic ones that we pointed out at the open this morning. Just an incredible move, and still looking like it's it's pulling back to the 15 orb high right now, but a really great move at the open. CCL is one that we pointed out on the short radar for a momentum move at the open today, so a nice down move there on Carnival Cruise, but bouncing off of the 15 orb low. Roku, just epic today. Apparently it was mentioned on CNBC or something like that, but I mean, all-time highs and beyond. Talk about squeezing out shorts on this one after the bearish engulfing day the other day, so pretty impressive stuff there on Roku. And of course, Tilray, we pointed this out in the bubble report this morning. We were originally gapping up right here. We kept going right here. We had an open gap right here, and once we pushed through that level, right, we saw a nice push on Tilray today. So the pot sector has been pretty strong here going into today. So good stuff there. We got a couple requests out there, so let's take a look at. We've got Snow. So Snow, I think, started to melt up here today. So a very strong move on that one. Got really tight intraday for a nice move back over the 50-day moving average on Snow. Let's take a look at Open. Yeah, nice geometric breakout right here. We talked about that last night. All right, so a nice push through that level. Good momentum move on Open today. So very nice on that one there too. PLTR, again, still just kind of grinding around, right? I'm still leaning a little bit bearish on it. Inside day, if we break down this inside day, we got an open gap right here. So we'll see how that goes over the next couple days on this one. The Go EV. Yeah, so a little bit rough right there under the ADMA, so a little bit of caution off of that one. Fubo, again, nice engulfing candle here so far today. Gave a couple pops here intraday to try some strength on it. See what kind of volume comes in here on the end of the day on this candle. VVPR, this is an interesting one. Potential doji sandwich there. It closes today, a little bit of a pullback intraday. So just see how it handles going into the next day if it turns into that doji sandwich. And then Clove, again, good push intraday today and a big pullback right here off the 50-day moving average in the daily cloud. So a little bit of caution off of that too. So good stuff, guys. I really appreciate everybody for tuning in for the requests. I hope everybody has an awesome rest of your trading day. And we'll see you guys in the market wrap. And until then, stay healthy out there. And remember your risk first and stay safe so you can stay in the game.